Heat pumps seem to be the word on the street. Spare the technical details, can somebody please tell us what all the fuss is about? We've heard that 84% of people who have replaced their clunky old gas boiler are super satisfied. And with the government boiler upgrade scheme recently increasing to a whopping £7,500, now is the perfect time to create an energy-efficient home, cut your carbon emissions, and invest into your home and the environment. This lot seem to be onto something good, and quite frankly, we want to know more. Pop your slippers on, grab your cuppa, and get cozy. Meet the Carters. How comfy, warm, and content they are. A rather wholesome, happy family, if they do say so themselves. Leon and Josh have just settled into their forever home with their 2 toddlers, so they've been looking for smart ways to cut their energy bills. Saving for their little one's future is key for the Carters. Their latest heat pump addition was the ideal choice, not least because Leon got to upgrade to those fancy cast iron radiators he'd been eyeing up. But also, after the minimal upfront investment and a rather handy government grant, they've noticed just how much more efficient their home is. And with a lifespan of over 20 years, the heat pump almost rivals their wise old pet tortoise. They say it's certainly been worth shelling out for. Good morning to the Goodwins, shortly heading out for brunch on their bikes. Every inch of this house is green, and we don't just mean the wallpaper and houseplants. For Nola and Jai, a heat pump was always on the cards. The couple try to live as sustainably as they possibly can and be eco-legends. With heat pumps reducing carbon emissions by 70%, it really was a no-brainer to invest in a home heating solution that doesn't cost the climate. The Browns, Josie and Pat, have lived in their home for 30+ years, and it was safe to say their noisy old gas boiler had seen better days. Pat's love of DIY really came into its own when he retired, so when the boiler packed up, he was ready to give the house its heat pump upgrade. And the installation couldn't have been smoother. After a couple of clicks online and a few chats with a local provider for quotes, Josie and Pat had their new heat pump installed down the passage of their Victorian property within no time. Their new and improved home provides a warm, inviting hub for the whole family. 12 grandkids, kitties and all. Josie loved the excuse to spruce up their home. The Carters, Goodwins and Browns seem streets ahead of some of their neighbours, but with the handy boiler upgrade scheme, we all could be onto a good thing. A warmer, smarter and energy-efficient home for the good of your families, pockets and the planet too. Does truly seem like an obvious choice. Home is where the heat pump is.